What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And on the channel today, we're going to be using this Golem deck. It's got a lot of cycle cards for sure. It's got the tower for defense, and then we got our two classic cards, the Fire Spirit Log, and of course the Valkyrie as well. So let's hop in. I usually don't use like beatdown decks, like where there's like a super high elixir card, but this one's more of a cycle one, to be honest. And then we'll definitely utilize our golem a lot more during the double elixir. And yeah, it's just one thing I noticed is like nobody uses the golem really. It's like one of those like really unpopular cards, especially in the current meta with like how everything is. I just feel like beatdowns don't really work as well. But we're gonna try to utilize it in all of the games. Um, it's not a bad card. Like it's definitely one of the better cards in the game, even though it costs so much elixir. It's so a lot of people don't think it's viable, but it, if you can get the whole big push going, it's not that bad. So hopefully we can get a jump there. Perfect. And then we'll go for a princess right here. Play a little defense. Just kind of figuring out this guy's deck so far. And then we probably should go for... No, you know what? I'm going to save it for double elixir. We'll go for, yeah, skeletons and then a Tesla right here for sure. For some easy defense against that level 13 Inferno Dragon. So we're getting closer to double X, or double, I almost said double XP. But we will go for a Golem right now just because they're so slow that by the time it gets like to the tower, it should be double elixir. We'll see. 'Cause it already took bro 7 seconds just to get to the tower. It's crazy. So he does have that Evo, which is going to be annoying, but we can probably go for a witch right here and then a princess to do as much damage as we can. We'll go for a skeleton here to deflate that barbarian from doing too much work. But look at that golem. It's already on the tower almost. So we're going to get a little bit of golem damage for sure. So not bad. Let's go for a Tesla right here. He's going all out with his push. But it's not like any of those cards are like too powerful, to be honest. So I'm not worried about it. It's just that that balloon might get a hit. It does. Okay, unfortunately his balloon gets a big hit right there. So we'll take that. Hopefully not a bolt. Dang, he gets a bolt too. That's crazy. Alright, well now we can actually get our real push going. Something that matters. So he's gonna go for this balloon. That was an early balloon for sure. And then we'll go for this Valkyrie to push everything in the center. And then a easy fire spirit right here to deflect all that. Hopefully that Inferno doesn't do too much. Okay, good. So our Golem stays alive. That's going to be huge. He goes for a really early Goblin, or a really early Barrel. And then we'll go for a double Golem, guys. I have never seen this happen before. I've never seen the double Golem strat. This is insane. And yeah, this is just going to completely overwhelm him. There's nothing he can do about the double Golem strat. That was insane. Holy. Go, I can't wait to use that, guys. The double golem went actually insane there. So let's hop into another game. That was super fun. I didn't really even consider how fun this deck would be. But that was awesome. So, I guess let's try it. Let's just start it off with a golem. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of playing all silly. But, and what level is that? No, we're going to leave that because it's only level 14. So that's no big deal. Let's go for a witch. Start splashing. Perfect. He goes for an air card. That works for me. Yeah, that tornado is really bad, to be honest. And then I don't think we should do too much else. I think we're going to let that golem do its thing. Witch should be able to stay alive. It does, barely, which is really nice because we might be able to get some splash on T. Perfect. Alright, and then let's go for a Tesla over here to bait all that in. And then we'll go for a really easy princess play right when that all dies. Perfect. We got some chip damage. We're up over 1,000. He's going for the Night Witch, which is honestly not the best card. I don't really like it that much. Like, look at that. We just countered it with one elixir super easily. Let's go for another Golem. And then, remember that double Golem from last episode, or from last game? I really want to try to use that strategy again. I'm not sure we're going to be able to. Oh, this guy's got a Golem too? No way. Yo, no chance this guy has a Golem too. That's crazy. All right, let's go. Let's go for a super aggressive push. Let's see what he can do about this. Because we're gonna have to defend that Golem, but he's gonna have to defend our Golem. And I'll tell you what, a tornado ain't gonna cut it. And that baby D isn't even targeting on the Golem, which I guess for us is it was decent at the time. That was kind of perfect. It retargeted at like the worst time. So we're gonna take his tower out just with that single Golem play, guys. That was insane. Yo, Golem's actually kind of good, yo. It's actually decent. Let's go for Golem up top to splash, or to the tank all of that. And we're just gonna get some damage going right now. We'll go for a Valk right here. And yo, Loki, he might have a decent counter push coming our way. So let's go for some, let's go for this Tesla right here. This is going to be a really clutch Tesla. We desperately needed that. And yeah, no big deal on that Knight, really. We'll go for a Valk right here, because it actually does a decent amount of air damage, too. Just by, like, pushing it in. Let's go for a Princess to keep applying pressure. And then we'll go for a Tesla to finish the game off. So this guy got obliterated. He goes weak tornado. We pretty much cruised through our first two games. First game was a little more challenging, but nothing really serious. And then we'll hop into one more game for this episode. Let's go 3 for 3. Come on. Pretty much all the videos I've been recording recently, I've been winning like most of the games. So that's been super fun. We'll go for a Golem to start it off. Why not? It worked for us last time. We'll go for skeletons right here, hopefully deflecting any damage. Perfect. Alright, and what does he have for us now? He's got a Dart Goblin, which is no big deal. We can easily Princess that, as long as he doesn't in time. Perfect, okay. Let's go for an all-out push already. We got our 13 elixir push. Witch counters Witch, so that's really good. He's playing Cannon. Not the best Cannon play by my guy. We might be able to keep the... No, we don't keep the Witch alive. But look at all that Golem damage, guys. It's doing insane work. And we already got half of his tower down. So it's a great start to this episode. And then we'll go Valk right here. I probably shouldn't have played that right there because that Firecracker got some splash. But it's all good. We're going to take out this Firecracker real quick. And then we'll save up for another big Golem push. I really want to use that double Golem strat again. That was so fun. That was actually insane, guys. And then we're going to let his wall breakers do their thing. That's not really going to do enough damage to where the point where we have to counter that. Just one wall break and then a hit from the prince. Not the prince, the knight. Not a big deal there. So he has that fireball, so we have to play smart with the princess. We'll go right here with it. Perfect. We got the best timing on that. Literally possible. That was incredible. And then, yeah, our Golem is going to do a lot of damage right there. His Witch is doing a lot of work, unfortunately. So it's going to be a Valkyrie replacement. It's going to be a necessary Valk. We'll go for the Skeleton to get that Firecracker out the way. Make sure it can't do too much. And then those Skeletons came in really clutch for me. I mean, how long is this freaking Witch going to stay alive, guys? It's crazy. As we have to go for that log, pretty much. And it's, yeah, since it's double elixir, I gotta play slower and then come in with a counter push. So he goes for the really early cannon, and he almost gets a lot of value on that. He almost got an insane amount of value on that. We'll go for a Tesla right here to kind of make that cannon chill out. And that was a really good Tesla because those wall breakers aren't going to do anything. Let's start up our secondary push. I feel like I just haven't been playing that well against this guy, honestly. But that cannon was not a good play. It's like the battle of who's the worst player right now. It's an insane game right now. And this is going to be our final chance to actually get some damage. So let's go all out. Let's try to get that double golem, honestly. I feel like that would be the best play right now. And if this doesn't work, I don't know what's gonna, guys. His cannon's down. He's got a lot of defense. We got our princess. We got our second golem. We got golemites on the tower, guys. This is gonna be close. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. We get one hit from the golem, and unfortunately, it's looking like it's gonna be an L, unfortunately, guys. Because we don't take his tower there. We're gonna have to play this witch and then a Valkyrie, the most insane value Valkyrie, as long as it doesn't die. It doesn't, so we're good there. And the witch retargets, that's huge for us, guys. That is so huge for us. We gotta go Golem right here. Just to like play defense, and then I think Skeleton's Log is pretty much the only thing. We do have our Evo Valk, which is going to be super clutch, and then we can go for a Witch to kind of counter that cannon, as we take out a lot of his troops right now. Not sure what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go for a Golem right here. I know he's got so much against us right now. And he's even starting to cycle his fireball. So this might be an L, guys. He's already got the whole fireball cycle going. We can go for a log and hope that he doesn't get to that second fireball. But it's, yeah, he out-cycles us, unfortunately. So we barely lose that. I'm not too... Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well, and peace.